They say that winter in the mountains doesn't just feel cold, it tries to kill you. Back in the 1800s, when food ran out and the wood was gone, families had to make a hard choice. Either everyone dies of hunger or some go to sleep to save the rest. My name is Elias Graves. Tonight, I'm telling you a secret buried in the ice. This is the story of the Vermont Deep Sleep. It wasn't about hurting anyone. It was about staying alive. When the darkest part of winter arrived, families would gather the old and the sick. Instead of keeping them by the warm fire, they took them out to the cold hills. They built long wooden boxes filled with straw and blankets. There was no crying, only the sound of the wind. They gave these people a special drink to make them fall into a very deep sleep. Then, they laid them in the boxes and let the freezing air turn them into ice. When it got very cold, their hearts slowed down until they almost stopped. The families covered the boxes with snow and tree branches to hide them from hungry wolves. For 4 months, while the rest of the family ate the last of the food in the house, the grandparents stayed out there in the snow. They weren't dead, but they weren't exactly alive either. They were frozen solid, waiting for the sun to come back. When spring finally arrived and the ice started to melt, the men went back into the mountains. They carried the frozen bodies home to the kitchen. There, they had big pots of water boiling on the stove. They would put the frozen people into the hot water to wake them up fast. You could hear a loud snap, the sound of the ice breaking inside their bodies. Then came a gasp, a scream, and their eyes would finally open. But some people were never the same. They say those who slept too long had winter in their eyes. They would sit by the fire all day, still shivering even in the middle of summer. They whispered about the strange things they saw while they were frozen. Most people today say, this is just a scary story. But if you are ever walking in the woods and see a hole in the ground that looks like a person was lying there, don't stop. Keep walking. Some things are meant to stay frozen. I'm Elias Graves, and these are the hidden stories of our past.